In the AI space, the most lucrative roles exist in what I call the human-AI interface layer. People who understand enough about the technology to help businesses implement it effectively. AI implementation consultants help companies select appropriate AI tools and integrate them into existing workflows. Many started with zero technical background just a year ago. Josh, a former HR manager, now makes $12,500 monthly helping small businesses set up custom AI systems for customer service after learning through online courses and hands-on practice. Prompt engineering has emerged as another valuable skill. Companies need people who can craft effective instructions for AI systems like ChatGPT and DALL-E. This skill commands $150 to $300 hourly for freelancers and requires clear communication and creative problem-solving rather than coding expertise. AI ethics consulting has rapidly developed as businesses implement AI systems and face concerns about bias, privacy, and ethical issues. People with backgrounds in philosophy, sociology, or compliance are transitioning into these roles. Meredith, previously in HR compliance, now earns $9,800 monthly as an AI ethics consultant after completing a 12-week certification program. In the Web3 space, despite crypto market volatility, blockchain technology continues creating new work categories. Community managers for decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, earn $6,000 to $15,000 monthly, working remotely with flexible hours. NFT project development provides opportunities for artists, marketers, and project managers building solutions for event ticketing, digital identity, and intellectual property. Smart contract auditors with analytical minds can earn $200 plus hourly reviewing code for vulnerabilities. The connecting thread? These opportunities combine emerging technology with human needs. They require some technical understanding, but primarily the ability to translate between technical systems and human requirements. You don't need extensive tech skills to capitalize on these opportunities. Start by focusing on application rather than creation. Learn to use existing tools like Jasper, MidJourney, and Claude effectively. Spending 2 to 3 hours daily for a month mastering one tool can develop marketable skills. Leverage structured learning through platforms like Coursera, edX, and Udemy, but don't just consume content, build small projects as you learn. Catherine, a former marketing coordinator, took a 6-week AI implementation course, built 3 demo projects, and landed her first consulting client within 2 months, now earning double her previous salary. Join communities where these opportunities are discussed. Discord servers, Twitter communities, and specialized forums are where partnerships form and job opportunities appear before reaching traditional job boards. Many successful career changers found breakthrough opportunities through casual conversations in these communities. Build a portfolio of small projects instead of chasing formal certifications. The emerging tech world values demonstrated abilities over credentials. Start by solving your own problems, document your process, then help friends or local businesses with similar challenges. Most successful transitions into AI and Web3 roles take about 3 to 6 months of consistent effort. The key is focused learning with immediate application. Pick a specific niche where your existing skills provide an advantage. Your previous career gives you valuable context for bridging traditional business needs and new technological capabilities. Consider Michael, an elementary school teacher for 12 years. When schools went remote during the pandemic, he became fascinated with educational technology. After 4 months learning about AI-powered learning tools and creating a demonstration project helping teachers generate personalized lesson plans, he now makes $11,300 monthly as an EdTech AI consultant. His teaching background became his unique selling proposition in the marketplace. The mindset shift, psychological tools for the new economy. Behind Michael's incredible career transformation wasn't just technical know-how, it was a complete psychological reset. Let's be real, your brain is literally wired to resist the exact kind of career pivot you might need to survive these economic changes. That outdated mental wiring, designed for a world of stable employment that no longer exists, is silently sabotaging your efforts to adapt. Your psychological resilience predicts your success during career transitions more accurately than technical abilities. Tech skills might get you in the door, but your mental game determines whether you'll thrive or burn out. Every successful career transitioner I've interviewed points to mindset as their secret weapon. Our brains evolved when change meant danger and stability meant survival. We're biologically programmed to fear uncertainty. When careers get disrupted, our brains trigger the same threat responses as physical danger. Dr. Linda Thompson explains. When facing job uncertainty, your brain releases cortisol and adrenaline, the same stress hormones triggered during physical threats. This biological response clouds decision-making and amplifies negative thoughts. The difference between those who struggle and those who thrive comes down to 5 powerful psychological tools. 1. Cognitive reframing. This means strategically challenging catastrophic thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never find work again," stop and ask, what's the evidence against this thought? Research found that workers practicing this technique were 47% less likely to experience depression during transitions. Every time I thought I'm too old to learn this tech stuff, Jared told me, I'd counter it with evidence, like how I mastered complex insurance regulations in my 40s. Breaking that thought pattern was my turning point. Today, Jared runs a successful prompt engineering business after leaving his insurance career. 2. Small wins architecture. Your brain's reward system runs on dopamine, released when you achieve goals. During transitions, break your journey into tiny, achievable milestones instead of massive goals like master AI. Alexandra, who transformed from retail management to digital products, set a first-month goal of completing 1 tutorial daily. Those daily checkmarks kept me going when I wanted to quit. By month 3, I had momentum I couldn't have imagined at the start. 3. External accountability structures. When motivation wavers, external commitments keep you moving. Research shows people with accountability partners are 65% more likely to reach their goals than those working alone. We met weekly to share goals and progress, says Taylor, now earning 6 figures as an AI consultant. On days when I felt like quitting, knowing I'd have to face the group kept me working. The social pressure worked better than pure willpower ever could. 4. Identity evolution. This involves consciously reshaping how you see yourself professionally. Many struggle during transitions because their identity is fused with their former job title. Mika, a former corporate accountant now creating successful online courses, shares. I started calling myself an education entrepreneur months before quitting my accounting job. At first it felt like I was faking, but gradually it became real. By the time I resigned, I already saw myself in my new identity. This identity scaffolding reduces transition anxiety by up to 40%. 5. Hormetic stress exposure. Think of this like strength training for your brain. Just as gradually increasing weights builds muscle, exposing yourself to small, manageable doses of uncertainty builds psychological resilience. The brain adapts to stress through neuroplasticity, Dr. Thompson explains. Each time you voluntarily face a small uncertainty and survive, your brain rewires to become more comfortable with change. This practice literally changes your brain's architecture, shrinking the fear center while strengthening the reasoning center. Carlos, who transformed from teacher to edtech consultant, credits this approach. I forced myself to publish 1 LinkedIn post about educational technology weekly, even feeling underqualified. Each post was terrifying, but after a few months, putting myself out there became second nature. Your social environment dramatically impacts your resilience too. MIT research showed career changers were 3.4 times more likely to succeed when they built new social circles aligned with their desired field. Conversely, spending time with people reinforcing outdated career beliefs increased failure rates by 72%. Elena, now earning $9,300 monthly from digital products after leaving retail, shares. My family kept telling me to get a real job during my transition. Joining an online community of digital entrepreneurs gave me the psychological oxygen I needed. Seeing others succeed using the exact strategies I was learning kept me going when my immediate circle thought I was crazy. The final psychological element is embracing anti-fragility. The concept that some systems actually get stronger when exposed to volatility. In today's economy, psychological anti-fragility becomes your superpower, enabling you to design a career that doesn't just withstand disruption but benefits from it. Exactly what the multiple income stream approach accomplishes. Your 30-day action plan, from anxiety to income. Option 2 nails exactly what we need for this section. Taking those psychological tools and transforming them into actual income is the perfect bridge from our discussion on anti-fragility. Let's build on that momentum with a concrete action plan. All these psychological tools become valuable when translated into action. The brutal truth? About 87% of people who understand everything we've covered will still fail to create alternative income because they never transform knowledge into a day-by-day action plan that bridges the gap between anxiety and actual income. I've created a 30-day roadmap that eliminates overwhelm. When facing career uncertainty, decision paralysis sets in as your mind processes too many options simultaneously. A structured plan creates clear decision points and measurable progress markers. Here's the week-by-week breakdown. Week 1, self-assessment and path selection. Days 1 to 3. Take inventory of your existing skills, knowledge, and resources. Dig deeper into transferable skills beyond job titles. Days 4 to 5. Research market demand using Google Trends, freelance platforms, most requested sections, or analyzing popular online courses. Day 7. Commit to one primary income strategy from the 4 we discussed. Common obstacle. Analysis paralysis. Solution. Set a firm deadline for your decision and stick to it. Remember, perfect is the enemy of done. You can always pivot later. Week 2. Building your minimum viable offering. Days 8 to 10. Create your deliverable based on your chosen path. Freelance profiles with service packages, course outlines with sample lessons, digital product prototypes, or tech demonstration projects. Days 11 to 14. Gather feedback from potential customers or peers in your field to refine your offering before launch. Common obstacle. Feeling unprepared to share your work. Solution. Join relevant online communities where people are willing to provide guidance when you show initiative. Week 3, launch week. Days 15 to 18. Finalize your offering and put it into the world. Submit proposals, launch pre-sales, set up sales pages, or apply to relevant positions. Days 19 to 21. Make immediate adjustments based on initial market response. Common obstacle, handling rejection. Solution, detach your identity from outcomes. Each no is market feedback, not personal failure. Keep a daily success journal to document small wins when results aren't immediately visible. Week 4, optimization and scaling. Days 22 to 25. Analyze what's working and double down on those elements. Days 26 to 28. Set up systems to make your process efficient, templates, workflows, response scripts. Days 29 to 30. Establish specific income goals and metrics to track, creating accountability. Common obstacle. Time management while still employed. Solution. Use the productivity sandwich technique, 30 minutes before work and 90 minutes after, to build alternative income without sacrificing your current job. Throughout this process, follow the 2-hour rule. Dedicate at least 2 hours daily to your alternative income strategy, preferably at the same time each day. Consistency beats intensity when building new income streams. Elena's success story. Elena was a marketing manager who saw the writing on the wall when her company started automating campaign analytics with AI tools. Following this structured approach, she assessed her skills and created AI-enhanced marketing analysis service packages. After pitching to 17 companies, she landed 2 clients by day 20. The hardest part was sending those first few proposals, Elena told me. I kept thinking someone would call me out as a fraud, but after my first client call, I realized companies were desperate for someone who could translate AI data into business decisions. By day 45, I was earning 60% of my former salary, working half the hours. Additional obstacles you'll likely face include the feeling you're not making progress fast enough. Combat this by tracking leading indicators, proposals sent, content created, rather than lagging indicators, income earned. The imposter syndrome tax. Undercharging because you don't feel qualified. Counter this by researching market rates and sticking to them. Your perception of your value is almost always lower than what clients will pay. Fear of making the wrong strategy choice. Remember that any choice beats no choice. Taking action creates data, and data allows for better decisions. Most successful entrepreneurs didn't start with the perfect idea. They improved through execution. This 30-day framework transforms abstract concepts into concrete actions by creating what psychologists call implementation intentions. Specific plans linking situations to responses, dramatically increasing follow-through rates. Let me tell you straight up, The difference between people who successfully navigate career transitions and those who don't isn't intelligence, credentials, or luck. It's the ability to take consistent, structured action even when the path forward isn't completely clear. So here we are at the end of our robot apocalypse survival guide, and I hope you're feeling less doomed and more determined. The robots are fundamentally changing what work means. This transformation creates tremendous opportunity for those paying attention. The people who will thrive financially aren't those clinging to traditional employment, but those who position themselves to benefit from this shift. Your grandparents had one job for life. Your parents had several. You can build financial independence no algorithm can touch.